Close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Lined into left field for a base hit.
Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run, the throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Carrington City Park for day number three of the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament here at Carrington City Park. My name is Greg for yourliveevent.com, and we got 4 games coming up here for you. So game number 9 will start, and we'll have 3 more coming up after for you. Basically, Elimination Sunday, as we're going to start today with 6 teams in the district or state tournament. And after today, we're going to be down to just 3. And so the first 2 games are going to be elimination games. And then we'll have the semifinal later on today, and then another elimination game later on today. The 2 winners of the first 2 games will play. And then the winner at the 4 o'clock game, the semifinal, Kindred and Beulah, they'll move on to the championship. They'll be in the driver's seat of this tournament, as we like to say here, as they have gone 3-0 in the tournament, and they have to be beaten twice to win the state championship. So the championship is set for 2:30 on Monday, and we will have that game for you. All the games, of course, right here on yourliveevent.com now through tomorrow and possibly Tuesday. If the team that wins in the 4 o'clock game, if they lose tomorrow at 2:30, then it'll be a winner-take-all championship game on Tuesday, which would be at 12:30. So that's the lineup here, and we've got 2 days complete, and day 3 coming up for you. So our first game today, we'll have Hatton Northwood taking on Park River Pirates. Hatton Northwood coming into this contest with a 9-5 record, and Hatton Northwood, they are the District 4 champions. Park River, they are coming into this contest with a 17-4 record. They are the District 3 champs. And then, so that'll be our first game coming up here. And then we got Burlington and Lemoore. So Burlington and Lemoore at 1:30. That's another elimination game. 4 o'clock will be Kindred and Beulah. And then 6:30 later on tonight, last game tonight, will be the 2 winners of the first 2 games. They'll play at 6:30 and another elimination game. So thanks for tuning in. And thanks to all of our sponsors for making these broadcasts possible, bringing you State Babe Ruth coverage for you right here on yourliveevent.com. And, of course, well, we had a lot of stuff happening last night in the last game here at Carrington City Park. We had a forfeit win by Beulah. Kind of recap everything what happened yesterday as we had the game right here on Your Live Event for you. It was Beulah and Park River last night in the last game, and everything was going smooth. And then we went to the top of the 6th, and then there was a meeting with tournament officials, umpire crew, and the coaches for Beulah and Park River all met at home plate. And it was a little after 8 o'clock, and it was about a 15 or 20-minute discussions. There were phone calls, there were papers being exchanged, and we had no idea what was going on. I don't think anybody did except for the folks at home plate. So after their meeting, they came up, tournament officials came up to the press box here and said that Park River had basically the game was suspended at that point, about 15 minutes after the conversation, roughly. I think overall it was about a 45 minute delay last night, and the game was forfeited eventually. So in the top of the 6th, that's when the discussion happened. It was a little bit after 8 o'clock. I think it lasted about a total of 45 minutes, everything that happened last night. But yeah, so after the 15-minute first meeting at home plate, tournament officials came up and said that the game has been suspended. They're looking into 3 ineligible players on the Park River team that were not able to play in this tournament. So they were investigating it, and that's all we had heard at that time. So they were just going to suspend the game and further investigate what happened and see if they could clarify everything. So then it was about 10-15 minutes later, maybe a little longer. They met again at home plate, and discussions were had. They started pulling the players. I think in the first meeting, they pulled the players from the field. Park River was on the field because Beulah was going to bat. It was the top of the 6th. And both players and teams, everything went to the dugouts. and they had a meeting at home plate again. And then we found out that Park River had forfeited the game. And so that was it. I mean, that game was over. They shook hands. And Beulah was leading at that point 2-1 in the 6th inning. And Park River forfeited, making it a 1-0 victory for Beulah. So, and all we knew last night was that 3 players were ineligible, and they were being investigated at the time. And then Park River just forfeited and canceled the investigation. So now, that was it last night. So now we come this morning, and basically Park River's game against Carrington counts. They won Carrington, and then they forfeited against Beulah, and that's their basically the forfeit counts as a loss. So they are still in this tournament, and they are taking on Hatton Northwood right now. And so we come here this morning, and we find out that it was basically one player that basically Park River had to forfeit because of one player was on the roster at the district tournament. The Park River had 2 Babe Ruth teams, is the way I understood it, and I was explained to that they had 2 teams in the district tournament, and one player played on both, and that one player was from the losing team, went on to the championship team that came here to Carrington. So that was an eligible player. The other 2 players did not play at the district tournament, and they are not in question anymore, as far as I understand. So it was just the one player, and that player will not be released. I do not know the player's name. So that's what we know. And I think hopefully I explained everything correctly. I know there's still a lot of questions out there. There's a lot of stuff talking about. Hopefully that clarifies a few things for you. But I was talking with tournament manager Randy Huey, and that's what they said, that basically Park River forfeited and because of an eligible player. That's basically the official statement. And Park River still playing today. And I think it kind of came in because they suspended the game. They forfeited the game last night. And if they would have maybe kept playing, maybe pitch counts would have came into factor. Because if Park River would have kept playing, and Beulah and Park River would have played, well, maybe they could have went to their pitcher that hasn't really pitched before, just to save pitch counts, that kind of thing. So that's why the game was forfeited, and Park River ended up losing that game against Beulah, even though Park River was leading 2-1 in the 6th. So, yeah, so that's what we know here, and we are hoping to get a great day of baseball here for you, and so basically, just the one ineligible player for Park River will not play today in this game. So, and all right, well, why don't we take a break here? About a 1-minute break. We'll come back. We'll get the starting lineups, and we'll have our first game of 4: Hatton Northwood and Park River. This is a loser-out situation here. So you win, you move on, you play again tonight at 6:30. You lose, you're done for the year. So this is the first meeting between these 2 clubs as well. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back to Carrington City Park right after this on yourliveevent.com.
Life is full of surprises, and at Bickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Bickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Bickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
Welcome back to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in, and we appreciate all the great sponsorships for the tournament. And thanks for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage. I'll have all 4 games for you today, and 2 tomorrow, and maybe Tuesday for you right here on yourliveevent.com with live video and audio. And so let's get to the starting lineups here for this one. Let's meet Hatton Northwood as they are the visitors for this one. So Hatton Northwood coming into this game with a 9-5 overall record, and they have not met Park River this year. I was talking with Coach Jared Hansen for Hatton Northwood, and he said they had them, Park River, on the schedule, but it was postponed due to rain and was never made up. So this will be the first meeting between these two clubs this year. Is the home plate meeting happening right now. So let's check out the starting lineups for a pair of co-coaches here, Brennan Bodine and Jared Hansen in their first year for Hatton Northwood. All right, so the Hatton Northwood goes like this. Batting leadoff is number 4, Weston Inger at second base. Batting second will be number 2, Keegan Schroeder, the catcher. Batting third will be number 6, Holden Halverson at third base. Batting fourth will be number 9, Alec Veer, the center fielder. Batting fifth will be number 10, Drew Iverson, the first baseman. Batting sixth will be number 1, Aiden Johnson, the shortstop. Batting seventh will be number 21, Axel Johnson, the left fielder. Batting eighth will be number 25, Logan Steinbrink, the extra hitter. Batting ninth will be number 5, Ronan Braun, the pitcher. And batting 10th will be number 32, Tate Hansen, the right fielder. So that's Hatton Northwood Babe Ruth baseball team. This is their first time to the state tournament as a co-op. They went, we're thinking, in 2012 just as Hatton. So, all right, well, that's Hatton Northwood. Now, let's check out Park River Pirates, the defending state Babe Ruth champions. Head coach Jeremy Samdahl in his first year. He's assisted by Brett Omdahl. Brett is the head Legion coach. He was the head coach last year when the Pirates won in Park River over Lemoore for the state tournament. Pirates are coming into this game with a 17-4 overall record. And let's check out the starting lineups here. Batting leadoff will be number 7, Jackson Omdahl, the shortstop. Batting number 2 spot will be number 45, Owen Brown at second. Batting third will be number 2, Noah Troffgruben, the catcher. Batting cleanup will be number 21, Keegan Berg, the pitcher. Batting fifth will be number 22, Connor Bernhoft at third. Batting sixth will be Wyatt Carlson, center fielder. Batting seventh will be number 3, Blake Kabak at first. Batting eighth will be number 10, Evan Skibitsky, the DH. Batting ninth will be number 13, Maddox Jorgensen in left. Batting 10th will be number 14, Caden Stavo in right field. So that's the lineup here for the Park River Pirates. And so they're announcing the starting lineups here, and we'll have the game here shortly. Let's recap what happened yesterday. We had 4 games for you. First game saw Hatton Northwood defeat Rugby 4-3. Hatton Northwood, they've been involved in a couple of one-run games. They lost to Kindred 2-1 in the first day on Friday, and then they beat Rugby yesterday 4-3. So they are 1-1 in the tournament so far. They're still alive here. And then Burlington knocked off Carrington 14-2. And then third game yesterday saw Kindred defeat Lemoore 8-3. And the fourth game last night with the forfeit win, Beulah defeats Park River by forfeit last night. And so now today we got Hatton Northwood and Park River coming up. And then 1:30 will be Burlington and Lemoore. 4 o'clock, Kindred and Beulah, and then 6:30 tonight will be the 2 winners of our first 2 games. They'll meet in another elimination game. So start with 6 teams. We'll be down to 3 after today. And so thanks again for tuning in here. And we'll have complete tournament coverage for you now through tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. Kind of depends what happens tomorrow, as we'll be on the air here for you as well. So why don't we take another break, and we'll come back with more from Carrington City Park. It's the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament right here from Carrington on yourliveevent.com.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, Lemoore Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LemooreDrugstore.com.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. Barch Electric has been serving the rugby community for many years with prompt and professional service. Barch Electric is happy to take care of any job in your home, office, or ag building. They are a proud supporter of area youth sports and would like to wish the Rugby Panthers the best of luck. Win or lose, you are always number one. Friendly, professional service is what you get when you call Barch Electric of Rugby. Best of luck to the District 2 champions rugby and the rest of the teams competing at the State Class B Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Life is full of surprises, and at Pickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Pickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Pickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Pickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. We got game 1 of 4 today, and this is game 9 of the tournament during day 3 of the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. And welcome aboard here. We got Park River, the home team, taking the field, and Hatton Northwood will come to bat here. And Keegan Berg on the mound for the Pirates to start things off. And just kind of going back to last night, what all happened, it was a shock to, I think, everybody what was going on last night. The game was halted in the 6th inning between Beulah and Park River, and just it was really kind of just witnessing it as a broadcaster was just kind of something I've never seen before, and I don't think I ever want to see it again. I mean, to tell you the truth, it was something that I just didn't really, nobody knew what was going on, and everybody was at home plate. The officials, umpires, coaches, they were all talking, and it was just something that we were all talking up here, like, what is going on? And we find out that the ineligible players, and there's discussion, there's investigation. So I mean, it was a lot of emotions once it was announced that Park River had forfeited. Obviously, River very upset, a lot of emotions, gloves were thrown. You had players going through, they shook hands, some didn't. So, I mean, it was a situation that it was just very, very unusual. And I know there's a lot of discussion going on, a lot of questions. I still have a lot of questions. Tournament officials here are unable to give any comments about it on your live event here. I've asked. They say we have to go to the state. We're not set up to make a call right now to get tournament officials or state officials involved. But basically the official tournament official statement, Park River played with an ineligible player yesterday. They forfeited the game. Beulah won it. So that's it. Basically, they had 2 teams in the district tournament. One team won, obviously, that's here. One team lost. The team that lost put a player on the championship team that went here, and that's the ineligible player. The other 2 players did not play in the district tournament, and they weren't even there. But they are playing here today now, as far as I understand. I don't know the players, so I don't know the names. We're not going to say the names even if we knew. So that's all we know. So, but just trying to clear the air there and play some baseball. It's 0-2 now. First pitch coming across at 11:04. We'll get a game time temp and everything here for you. Here's a fly ball, left field, foul territory, and it's going to fall in foul territory. So it'll be still strike 2 to Weston Inger. .74 degrees here in Carrington. North winds 10 to 15 and kind of partly cloudy. I think maybe still a little hazy, smoky haze this morning. We've been kind of dealing with that. It's not been too bad lately, but still kind of can tell a little bit. So I think they had a discussion there with the player. I think he had to take his wristband off or something. The pitcher on the mound, Inger, or I'm sorry, Berg. So, all right, we're back to action. 0-2 here. Berg kicks and fires the 0-2. That's behind his back. Be 1-2 now to Inger. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss. So Inger strikes out for out number 1. Keegan Schroeder now for Hatton Northwood will bat. Left-handed batter. So decent morning here in Carrington, and we've had decent weather. I think we didn't get any rain last night. I think some of the area did, though. I heard maybe south got some rain. There's a ball. So we're hoping the rain stays away again for today and get all the games in, and tomorrow and maybe Tuesday too. Here's the 1-0. So roller to first baseman, knocks off his glove. Second baseman will come up with it, but nobody there. As the first baseman, Kabat was covering or trying to bring that one in. Brown at second got it, but Kabat was not on the bag, so be a hit. Going to be an error, it looks like, too. So it'll be an error. So first runner of the ball game at first is Schroeder. Now Holden Halverson for Hatton Northwood. And the pitch. There's the ball. 1-0. Holden Halverson. Here's a 1-0 from Berg. There's a ball outside. They throw it on. They got the runner picked off, but they throw to first instead of second. And the runner takes off to second base. I think maybe Troffgruben thought that Schroeder was going to retreat back to first, but Schroeder took second. The throw is to first. Runner at second, one down here in the top of the first. Berg checks second, delivers. It's a sharp roller, and that's going to get into center field for a base hit. Schroeder rounding third. It gets away from the center fielder, and he'll score the first run of the ball game for Hatton Northwood. So Halverson with an RBI single, knocking in Schroeder. And it is 1-0. Hatton Northwood leading. Now it's Alec Veer to bat. With Halverson at first base. Berg sets and delivers. High. 1 ball, no strikes to Veer. One and 0 from Berg. That one's low. Runner goes, throw down a second, and they might have got him. They did. Nice throw there from Troffgruben. And firing down Halverson for the second out of the inning. Nice tag at second, too. I think Omdahl got in there. So Veer now, let's see, with 2 down. 1 ball, 1 strike to Veer, and the pitch. High. 2-1 now, so 2 balls, 1 strike. Pirates in yellow, at Northwood in black and blue. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 2-2 now to Veer. Winner of this one comes back. Has to watch 2 games. It plays again tonight at 6:30. There's ball low. Loser's done for the year. First 2 games will be elimination games. They'll have the winners bracket semifinal about 4 o'clock today, Kindred and Beulah. And then the winners of the first 2 games will play tonight at 6:30, another elimination game. So runner at first. Berg sets and delivers. Low. 1-0 to Iverson. Berg sets and looks at first, looks again. Now the pitch. And it's a pop up in the infield. It's going to fall. Second baseman fires across and out. So Brown to Kubak for the outs. And that's going to do it here, 4-3. But Hatton Northwood strikes first, and they lead at 1-0 with Park River coming to bat in the bottom of the first inning. You're listening to the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament, Day 3 from Carrington right here on yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com, and we're coming up to the bottom of the first inning with Hatton Northwood leading 1-0, and the Pirates coming to bat here in the bottom of the first to face Ronan Braun. Meet the defense here for Hatton Northwood. Got Keegan Schroeder catching. Drew Iverson at first, Weston Inger at second, Aiden Johnson at short, Holden Halverson at third, Axel Johnson in left, Alec Veer in center, and Tate Hansen in right. So Amdahl will face Braun to start things here in the bottom of the first. The righty delivers in, and it misses 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Amdahl. Full wind of the pitch from Braun. Inside. 2-0 to Amdahl. Ronan Braun delivers, and that's going to be inside. So it'll be 3-0 now to Amdahl. On deck here is Brown, and then Troffgruben in the hole for Park River Pirates. Full wind of the pitch from Braun. Yeah, there's a nice pitch, strike. Catching the outside. 3-1 now. And the pitch swung on, and that's lifted just foul. Just foul by third base. So it'll be 3 balls and 2 strikes to Amdahl. Get to our Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update here shortly. Here's the payoff. Missing, so it's going to be a walk. Owen Brown now with a runner on. Tying run at first base for Park River, nobody out. Also want to send a shout out to the Carrington Park Board here for installing internet for us at the ballpark here in Carrington. And of course, everyone's hospitality in Carrington, including the park board and grounds crew. There's a bunt down the first base side, and it's going to stay, just rolling foul by closer to the first base bag. That was a decent bunt, but just rolled foul. So it'll be strike number 1 to Owen Brown. No balls, 1 strike to Brown. Brown fires way high. Throws down to first. Back safe as a runner. Shorter, the catcher had to jump up to get that one in. It's be 1 ball, 1 strike to Brown at the plate for Park River. Coming up next, we'll have Burlington and Lemoore. Lemoore finished runner-up last year at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament in Park River. They're facing elimination. Here's the ground bunt. Pitcher gloves. Goes to first to get the out. So we get sacked bunt for Brown. One, 3 in the putout moves Amdahl to second base now. 1 down. Here's Noah Troffgruben, number 3 batter in the order for Park River. Braun swings, rips it to left field. That'll be a gapper. And Amdahl around third. They will send him. That's going to go all the way to wall. Troffgruben rounding first. And he'll stand at second with a stand-up double and an RBI. Scoring Amdahl. Hegenberg now. Park River on the board. 1-1 now here in the bottom of the first. So Keeganberg will dig in to face Braun of Hatton Northwood. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Strike 1 to Berg. Braun fires in. Rip foul. Right by coach. Coach there for Park River, Jeremy Samdahl. 0-2 the count now to Berg. Braun looks into Schroeder. And the pitch. Low. Nice stop by Schroeder, the catcher. One ball, 2 strikes to Berg. Runner goes. Swinging a foul tipped. So Troffgruben will have to retreat back to second. So catcher's interference was called. So Berg at first now. So Bernhoff now. So runners at first and second now. Bernhoff will bat. Connor Bernhoff will dig in for Park River with 2 on and 1 down. Pitch from Braun. Swinging a fly ball, foul down by the right field side. It's going to be strike 1 to Bernhoff. Braun sets in the pitch. Grounder and rolls foul. Foul by a foot or 2. So it'll be 0-2 now to Bernhoff at the home plate for Park River. No balls, 2 strikes to Bernhoff. Braun delivers. There's a ball. Runner goes down to third, throws off target, and everybody steals. Double steal here now. So Bernhoff, let's see. It's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Troftgruben at third base. And Berg at second now. So 2 in scoring position here for Park River. Trying to add to their 1 run here in the bottom of the first and take the lead. Bernhoff at the plate. Braun delivers. Low. 2-2 to Bernhoff. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bernhoff. Braun sets and delivers. There's grounder. Oh, Coach Samdahl can't quite come up with the bare hand over there. Good attempt, though. 2-2 to Bernhoff. From Braun. That one's low. 3-2 to Bernhoff. So count full now with 2 on. Braun again working for Hatton Northwood. Sets and delivers. There's a ball. So base is going to be loaded for number 6 batter, Wyatt Carlson. So Carlson will come to bat. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game updates for durable and high-quality storage equipment. Turn to Central Steel Building and Construction right here in Carrington. Braun fires, so grounder, and it bounces out the bag, going to be foul. So 0-1 to Carlson. No balls, 1 strike. They specialize in the construction and installation of steel grain storage and handling equipment. Plus, they carry Country Clipper mowers. Those are pretty cool mowers. That's behind his back. 1-1. Throw down a third and back safely is the runner. Country Clipper mowers for Central Steel Building and also Richie Waterers and lots more. You can visit their website, grainstuff.com, for more information. 1-1 coming from Braun. Swing and a miss. Off speed, 1-2 to Carlson. So we got Troftgruben at third, Berg at second, Bernhoff at first. 1-2 coming from Braun of Hatton Northwood. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out. Another throw down at third. Back safely is the runner. Big out there. Now Blake Kubat. So Kubat will bat. 2 down. Braun trying to get out of this bases loaded jam here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a grounder. That's going to get past third. Shortstop bobbles off his glove. Goes into left field. That'll score a run. They're going to send the runner. Here's Berg. Here's a play at the plate, and they're going to get him out by a mile. Nice relay. That was a throw from Johnson in left. Nice tag by Schroeder. Nice play all around. But they do get a run, though. So 1 run does score. Kubat gets a single. And then Berg scores. Bernhoff out. And tagged out 7-2 to end the inning. So, all right, that's going to do it here. So after 1 inning, your score is Park River 2, Hatton Northwood 1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Looking to upgrade your home with top quality appliances? At DJ's Home Center of Carrington, they've got everything you need to make your home shine. From energy efficient models to the latest smart technology, find the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Visit DJ's Home Center today and see why their service and selection are second to none, offering delivery within 45 miles of Carrington. DJ's Home Center, your local source for home appliances that make life easier. Upgrade your home today with DJ's Home Center of Carrington, located right by the roundabout.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. protecting those that protect America's food source.
Welcome back to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com, and we got the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament here for you. Complete coverage for you right here on YourLiveEvent.com with live video and audio. And we started Friday, and we're day 3 today. This is the first game of the day and game number 9 of the tournament. So we'll have 6 teams today. And after tonight, when the final game is complete, we'll be down to 3. Eliminated in the tournament, Rugby and Carrington. Both teams go 0-2. They were eliminated yesterday. Rugby fell to Lemoore, 12-2 in 5 innings. And then Hatton Northwood, 4-3. Carrington lost to Park River, 20-4 in 4 innings. They lost by 15-run rule. And then Carrington lost to Burlington, 14-2 yesterday. So the host team is out. And now after this one, another team will be eliminated. So Hatton Northwood will send 6, 7, 8 batters. Johnson, Steinbrink. Johnsons are brothers, Aiden and Axel. 0-1, the count from Berg. And the pitch. There's a strike 2 on the outside. 0-2 now to Johnson. Berg, the righty, fires in. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Johnson strikes out for out number 1. Here's Axel Johnson now. Keegan Berg kicks and fires, righty versus righty, and there's a strike. 0-1 to Johnson. Keegan Berg delivers. Sails high, bounces off the glove. A Trough-Gruben, no harm done though. Nobody on. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Axel Johnson. Here's the 1-1 from Berg. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Johnson. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Axel Johnson. At the plate for Hatton Northwood. Full line of the pitch from Berg. Just missing inside. Curve just missed. So it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes to Johnson. Here's a 2-2. There's a ball. Bounces off the glove of Trough-Gruben again. So Berg. Beat the defense here for Park River. Trough-Gruben catching. They got Blake Kubat at first. Owen Brown at second. Jackson Amdahl at short. Pitches high at his head. It'll be a walk. Johnson reaches. Connor Bernhoff to third. Maddox Jorgensen in left. Wyatt Carlson in center. And we got Caden Stabo in right field for the Park River Pirates. Head coach Jeremy Samdahl in his first year, assisted by Brett Amdahl. So Logan Steinbrink now, extra hitter, will bat. Face Berg with 1 on, 1 down. Berg fires. Foul back. 0-1. At Northwood, her 5 seed in the tournament, in the District 4 tournament. And the pitch. There's a rip. Fly ball to center. Center fielder backtracks, makes the play. Took a couple steps back. So Carlson makes the put out on a fly out to center. Everybody held up at first. So now it's Ronan Braun. Sure will bat. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update here. First game of 4, we got Burlington and Lemoore next. That's scheduled at 1:30 today. Here's the pitch, and there's a strike. 0-1 to Ronan Braun. Winners bracket semifinal at 4 o'clock today with Kindred and Beulah. So we'll have that game for you about 4 o'clock today. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Braun. And then tonight, 6:30, final game of the day. We'll have the two winners meeting. And the runner throw down there, and the ball got away, so runner will take off to second. So Johnson at second now on an error by the pitcher. Ball got away over there. And the pitch. Called strike 3. Braun gets caught looking for out number 2. Actually, out number 3. Apologies. Okay, so that will do it here. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning now. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Park River leads Hatton Northwood 2-1. Sharing their heritage, sharing their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. For more information, visit the website, dhbanknd.com. We'll be back.
At Golden Acres Manor and Estates of Carrington, their dedicated staff provides round-the-clock care tailored to each resident's needs. From enriching activities to delicious meals, they ensure a vibrant community where friendship blossoms and memories are made. Whether it's assisted living or specialized care, Golden Acres Manor and Estates is more than a place to stay, it's a place to thrive. Discover the difference at Golden Acres Manor and Estates. Contact them today for a tour. Golden Acre Manor and Estates of Carrington, where care is a way of life.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
We're live at Carrington City Park, heading to the home half of the second inning with Park River leading Hatton Northwood 2-1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Braun will face 8, 9, 10 batters here for Park River Pirates. First offering of the bottom of the second misses ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Skibitsky. Braun now delivers, and it's going to be outside, so it'll be 2-0 to Evan Skibitsky. Two balls, no strikes to Braun. And the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Skibitsky. Full wind of the pitch from Braun. That one low, bounces away. 3 balls, 1 strike to Evan Skibitsky. On deck is Maddox Jurgensen, and then we got in the hole Caden Stabo. Full wind of the pitch from Braun. Roller foul. So, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High fly ball, left fielder tracking, coming on underneath, makes the grab. So Axel Johnson makes the put out. Skibitsky is retired and a fly out to left field. 1 down. Here's Maddox Jorgensen now for Park River. He'll bat to face Ronan Braun. Winding the pitch from Braun. It's high. 1-0 to Maddox Jorgensen. Braun on the mound for the Hatton Northwood, and the pitch is going to be outside and low in the dirt. 2-0 now to Maddox Jorgensen at the plate for Park River. On deck here is Caden Stabo, number 10 batter in the order. Here's the pitch. High pop-up. Third baseman going over in foul territory. Left fielder chasing, and they won't be able to catch up to it. Lands about 20, 30 feet foul. Strike 1 to Maddox Jorgensen here at home plate for Park River. Last year, the state tournament was held in Park River. Park River Pirates beat Lemoore A's in that championship. Year before was held in Beulah. Thompson won it that year, 2022. There's a ball. Thompson over Lisbon. Last time the state tournament was here in Carrington was 2013. There's a foul. So it's held here at this field. Actually have 3 of those teams that were here in 2013 back here at the tournament. Of course, Carrington, the host. There's one inside, and it's going to be a walk. So Jorgensen at first with 1 down. Also have Kindred was here in 2013, and Beulah. Beulah was here too. So Dakota Prairie won it that year over Valley City. Pitch from Braun of Hatton Northwood. That's a grounder foul right by the third base dugout. The 0-1 to Caden Stabo. So Braun back on the mound. Sign from Schroeder. Checks first and throws over. Be a low throw. First baseman digs it out. Nice job by Iverson. So 1 hopper over there. Jorgensen back safely over there. So now Braun back on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul back behind our heads. 0-2 to Stabo. On deck here is the leadoff man, Jackson Omdahl for Park River Pirates. Braun sets and delivers. Curve called strike 3. That was a nice pitch. They throw down a first runner safely back. So Stabo gets caught looking for out number 2 now. Here's the leadoff man, Omdahl, who walked his first time up. So Jackson Omdahl will dig in here to face Braun with Jorgensen at first for Park River. And the pitch, nice curve, but this one misses. It's going to be ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Omdahl. Pitch coming up here. And there's a ball outside. So 2-0 to Jackson Omdahl. Two balls, no strikes from Braun. Sails way high. 3-0 to Omdahl. Schroeder was going to throw down to first. Jorgensen kind of had a large lead over there, but first baseman wasn't quite back in time. Here's the pitch, and there's a strike. Nice pitch. 3-1 to Omdahl. Here's a 3-1 high. So it'll be a walk. So 2 on now and 2 down for Park River. Here's Owen Brown. Owen Brown in a sac bunt last at bat. So Brown will dig in here to face Braun with Jorgensen at second and Omdahl at first for Park River. Braun sets, checks second, and delivers. That one's going to be low. Be 1-0 to Brown. Throw down a second and runner back safely. And kind of a dangerous throw there. As Inger had to kind of reach up and get that one. He was about 8 feet off the bag at second. Braun now sets and checks second and the pitch home. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Brown. Braun sets and delivers. Grounder. Gonna go to third. Third baseman just has to run over the bag and then get the force out, and that's gonna do it here. So Jorgensen is out in the force at third on the roller by Brown. And we will head now to the top of the 3rd inning. And your score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is still 2-1 Park River.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions, from seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Live at Carrington City Park for Day 3 of the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. Complete coverage for you right here on yourliveevent.com. We're heading to the top of the third inning in this one. Loser out situation. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's Park River leading Hatton Northwood 2-1. Winner of this one comes back and plays at 6:30 tonight against the winner of our next one. And another loser out situation. So these 4 teams that are playing the first 2 games, only one will remain after today. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Tate Hansen at the plate for Hatton Northwood. So we 10-1 2 batters here for Hatton Northwood facing Berg, Hansen, Enger, Schroeder. Berg, the righty, gets a sign from Troffgruben and the pitch from the righty. And there's a strike. So we 0-2 to Hansen. On deck is Enger. Pitch from Berg. The roller by the first base dugout. Foul. So 0-2 to Tate Hansen at the plates. Pitch from Keegan Berg. Called strike 3. Nice pitch. So 1 down now. Here's Weston Enger. For Berg, that's his 4th K. 2 looking, 2 swinging. Berg back on the mound, full wind, and the pitch home. High. 1-0 to Enger. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Weston Enger. One and 1 from Berg. So on popped up, back out of play. 1-2 to Enger. Berg shakes the sign and delivers. Swing and a miss. Enger strikes out, 5th strikeout now for Berg, and here's Keegan Schroeder with 2 down. Bases clear for Hatton Northwood here in the top of the 3rd inning. Hatton Northwood involved in another 1-run game here. Their 2 games so far in this tournament have been decided by 1 run. They fell short to Kindred 2-1 in the very first game of the tournament on Friday. And yesterday they beat Rugby 4-3. Rugby actually had the tying run on, but Hatton Northwood kept them from not scoring. Here's the swing and a foul back. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Schroeder. Reached on an error last at bat. Left-handed batter, bats number 2 in the order for Hatton Northwood. Berg kicks and fires the 1-1. Misses outside. It'll be 2-1 now to Schroeder. Pitch 2-1 coming in. High. 3-1 now. So 3 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. So foul back. Berg again working for Park River. And time is called as a payoff. Be delivered here shortly. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Schroeder. Payoff from the righty Berg. Followed strike 3. Nice location. Schroeder gets caught looking. And that's going to do it here. Okay, so we'll head off to the bottom of the third now. Park River still leads Hatton Northwood 2-1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, Lemoore Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LemooreDrugstore.com.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. Live coverage of the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament with video and audio. The complete tournament for you right here. Thanks for tuning in. And heading in here to the bottom of the third. 2-1 Park River leading Hatton Northwood on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 1-0 the count from Braun to Noah Trofgruben. Heart of the order here for Park River, 3-4-5. That one's inside, so it's to be 2-0 now. So 2 balls and no strikes to the man at the plate, Trofgruben. 1 for 1, a double today. So, and the pitch. Pitch is high, so it's going to be 3-0 now. So 3 balls and no strikes to Trofgruben at the plate. Pitch. Yeah, it's going to be a 4-pitch walk. So leadoff man is on here for Park River in the bottom of the third. And now it'll be Keegan Berg. That'll get a visit to the mound by co-coach Hansen. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
After the meeting to the mound, back to live action here. And Berg will dig in to face Braun. Braun looks into Schroeder, gets a sign, and delivers. A sharp grounder. That's going to get past, and that's going to be a foul ball. Boy, just foul. Just foul over there. Strike 1 to Keegan Berg. Reached on catcher's obstruction last inning. So he'll bat here again. So he's off. Looking for his first hit. Get an in-game update here for you. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update. There's a fly ball. Center fielder chasing, going over. That's going to sail past him. Trofgruben rounding second. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Trofgruben will score. Berg rounding second. He's going to go for 3. Here's the play, and got him. Nice relay there. Veer, Johnson to Halverson for Hatton Northwood. As Berg tried to stretch that double into a triple and got caught, tagged out at third, and a bang over there, but still a nice play all around. But that does score Trofgruben from first. So Trofgruben at home and Berg out at third. 8-6-5. So 1 down now. Base is clear. And it's going to be 3-1 Park River now. Here's a pitch from Bernhoft. There's a sharp grounder. That's going to be another just foul ball down by the third base side. So no balls, 1 strike to Bernhoft at the plate. As a walk in this game. So Park River adding to their lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. There's a grounder. Wow, look. One of the ball boys over there tried to reach and make that play. Almost got it. It was a nice attempt. I think it's a Hatton Northwood ball boy, I believe, out there. And the pitch is trying to, someone warming up in the bullpen over there for Hatton Northwood. So he's trying to protect the players and did nice attempt. Here's a 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Bernhoff. Here's the pitch from Braun. Chopper in front of the mound. Pitcher fires across and out. 1-3. Bernhoff is retired. Carlson now with 2 down. Base is clear here for Park River on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game updates. Visit cranestuff.com for more information. We still got 3 more games coming up here for you. And the pitch. And almost hit him. There's a strike. Boy. Kind of looked like it almost hit him, and it's called a strike on the inside. 0-1 the count. Wyatt Carlson from Braun. Full wind in the delivery. This one's going to sail high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Burlington and Lemoore coming up next. Then we'll have Kindred and Beulah in the semifinal at 4. And the 2 winners of the first 2 games here will play at 6:30 tonight. Another elimination game. Double elimination style tournament here. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Carlson. So if you lose, you can still come back around and try and get back to the championship. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Carlson. Carlson 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. All 3s out there for Park River. 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors. Hatton Northwood, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. All 1s for Hatton Northwood. Here's the pitch. Now into the dirt on the Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update here. Full wind of the pitch from Braun. Called strike 3. Nice pitch. Carlson gets caught looking for out number 3. All right, 3 complete. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, your new score now, Park River 3, Hatton Northwood 1.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Life is full of surprises, and at Pickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Pickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Pickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Pickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com, and we're live here at Carrington City Park for day 3 of the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. And complete coverage here for you with live video and audio for the entire tournament. now through tomorrow, maybe Tuesday too. So we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. So on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 3-1, Park River leading Hatton Northwood here in the top of the fourth. So it's 1-0 to Halverson, who singled his first at bats. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Checking out the Minnesota Twins schedule here. I'm a Twins fan myself. Twins back in action today. They're at the Tigers for the rubber game of the series. Twins won 9-3 Friday and fell 7-2 last night to the Tigers. So I think they got the Mets at the Mets tomorrow. They're just swinging a miss. So 1-2 the count now to Halverson at home. Berg gets a sign from Trofgruben. And the 1-2 coming in. Swing and a miss. Halverson strikes out for out number 1. For Berg, that's his 7th strikeout. 4 swinging, 3 looking. So 7 Ks for Berg so far. Here's Alec Beer. Walked his first time up. Number 9 batter. No, I'm sorry, the cleanup man for Hatton Northwood. Where's number 9? Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be low. 1 ball, no strikes to Veer. Berg kicks and fires. There's a strike. 1-1. Twins. So yeah, after the Tigers today, they'll be at the Mets for a 3-game series. It looks like tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. Here's a pitch, swung on, foul back. And after that, let's see. Off Thursday, then they'll welcome the White Sox for a weekend series, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then the Cubs, Monday, August 5th. So grounder foul. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Standings, American League Central. Boy, the White Sox, wow. They are struggling this year. 27-80. Here's the pitch. Ripped right to the third baseman, Bernhoff, and he reaches and makes the play. Sharp line drive off the bat of Veer, and Bernhoff makes the putout. 2 down now. Here's Drew Iverson. So Iverson to bat. Here's a strike from Berg, 0-1. Pitch from Berg. Sails outside. Berg now 56 pitches in this one. Berg winds and fires. Time is called at home. Now he'll have to kind of reset. Berg again delivers the 1-1. Another one hopper to third. Third baseman across the diamond. Wide throw, but the first baseman holds on. Nice play. So Bernhoff to Kabat, or brings it in. So that will do it here. 5-3. Iverson is retired. All right, so we'll head now to the bottom of the fourth. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's still 3-1 Park River.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
Back here to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. It's the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament 2024 edition. Day 3 and a nice day here in Carrington. Nice breeze. We had 73 degrees at first pitch. Kind of warming up a little bit, but still pretty nice. New pitcher. Ryder Ness takes over on the mound now. So Ness will come in now. For Hatton Northwood, Ronan Braun, 67 pitches, 4 runs, 3 earned, 3 Ks, 3 hits, 5 walks, and no hit batters. Now a grounder that's going to be out. So Kubat is out. Kubat was 1 for 1, number 7 batter, but now grounded out there. So here's Evan Skibitsky for Park River. Skibitsky, the extra hitter, 0 for 1, flew out his last at bat. Pitch from Ness coming in. There's a strike. 0-1 to Skibitsky. Pitch from Ness. Just got a piece of it. No balls and 2 strikes. To Evan Skibitsky. Ness looks into Schroeder for Hatton Northwood and the pitch. It's called strike 3. Nice pitch. Skibitsky gets caught looking for out number 2 now. For Skibitsky. Or Ness, rather. That's his first strikeout. So Jorgensen now with 2 down. Walked his first at bat for the number 9 batter. Here's the pitch. And it's nice. Big bender, but just missing. 1-0 to Jorgensen. Noontime whistle blowing here in Carrington. Here's the 1-0. And that one's going to be low. 2-0 to Jorgensen. Two balls, no strikes to Jorgensen. Fly ball, left fielder takes a step back, makes the play. So Johnson brings it in. Jorgensen is out. And it could be 1, 2, 3 innings. So top of the 5th coming up next. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's still Park River 3, Hatton Northwood 1.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you, from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, Lemoore Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LemooreDrugstore.com.
I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com, and we're in the top of the 5th inning. 3-1 Park River leading Hatton Northwood on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 6, 7, 8 batters. Johnson, Steinbrink to face Berg of Park River. Pitch at the shoulder and got hit. So Aiden Johnson will take his first base hit by pitch. Runner on. Here's Axel Johnson now, his brother. He walked his first time up. So Johnson will bat here. So tying run will come up for Hatton Northwood in the top of the 5th inning. So Johnson will look, digs in the box to face Berg, who's having a nice afternoon, or oh, it is afternoon now. Here's a swing and a pop-up. Back behind the plate, catcher underneath, tracking, and can't quite come up with it. Kind of took a step, just a step, probably half a step too much, and tried to recover at the last half second and just out of reach. Johnson catches a break. It's going to be strike one, though. Berg sets and delivers. And another hit batter. So 2 hit batters in a row after striking out. Berg has 7 Ks here coming into this inning. Now all of a sudden 2 hit batters. Steinbrink now, and then we'll get a visit to the mound. Keep it here. We'll talk about the Central standings here while we got some time. American League Central standings. So the Guardians on top. They are 62 and 42. Twins still hanging in there in second place. They're 4.5 games back, 57 and 46. Royals are 5.5 back, so they're right there. Then the Tigers, who the Twins are playing today, 52 and 54. They're 11 games back. And then the White Sox in the cellar, 27 and 80. They are 36.5 games back. They have lost their 80th game of the year. That's the worst record in the American League. I don't think any team has lost 80 games yet this year. No, just the White Sox. So, wow. All right, well, back to live action here. Berg faces Steinbrink, showing bunt. Pulls back, and a throw down to third base. And, whoa, the third baseman was coming in. The shortstop had a cover. The throw's going to be off, and that will take Johnson home. And Axel Johnson at third base. So, Steinbrink, it's going to be a ball. And Johnson, so air on the throw. And then at third base is Axel Johnson. So Hatton Northwood gets a run back here now. And a runner at third. Here's a swing and a miss. Strike one to Steinbrink. So Burton Hatton Northwood's favor there. Third baseman Bernhoff was coming in on the bunt attempt. Steinbrink pulled back. It was a ball. And the catcher, Troffgruben, threw down. The shortstop had to run over to try and cover, but couldn't quite get there, and the ball trickled away. And that allowed the run to score, and Johnson to score, and his brother Axel at third. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here now. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Steinbrink strikes out for out number 1 now. 8th K for Berg. Here's Ronan Braun. Oh, check that. Braun is out. It's Ryder Ness will bat now, facing Berg with the tying run at third for Hatton Northwood here. Here's the pitch, and there's a strike. 0-1. So Hatton Northwood trying to get that runner at third home to tie this one in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch from Berg. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Ryder Ness. Axel Johnson at third. Berg looks in, checks the runner at third, and the pitch. And that's, almost hit him again. 2 balls, 1 strike. Berg has 2 hit batters this inning. Berg checks third, fires the 2-1. Chopper going to go to short. Amdahl up with it. They're going to go to home. High throw, and not in time. He slides in safely. Amdahl got it. Fired to Troffgruben. He had to jump up to bring it in and still almost got the tag in, but a nice slide by Axel Johnson. So Ness will reach on the fielder's choice. And Axel Johnson scores the tying run. So tied at 3-3 now here in the top of the 5th inning. Runner at third. Tate Hansen now, number 10 batter for Hatton Northwood will bat. So Ness at first. Berg looks over, sets, and fakes the throw to first. Hansen struck out last at bat. He's 0 for 1. It's one of the 8 strikeout victims from Keegan Berg on the mound. Hanson gets back in there. Here's the pitch, showing bunt. And it'll be a strike. Runner takes off, throw down. They're getting him out by a mile. So Ness is out trying to steal. That'll be 2 down now. Bases are going to be clear for Hatton Northwood. 2-4 on the put out. So bases clear now. Still tied at 3. Tate Hanson, let's see, no balls, 1 strike to the right-handed batter at home. Here's the pitch from Berg. Swinging a foul. First baseman giving chase and out of beyond the fence over there. They got all the tents set up. Some nice tents over there, bringing in some shade. People all down right field wall and left field wall. There's a grounder to short. Amdahl gloves it, fires across, and low throw. It's going to get away. Hanson rounding first. He'll dig for 2. And here's the play, not in time. Might be an error there on Park River. So error on Amdahl at short. So Hanson at second now and 2 down. Here's Weston Inger. Inger leadoff man 0 for 2. Has struck out twice today against Keegan Berg. 5th error for Park River. Here's the pitch. Inside. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update here. Hatton Northwood, 3 runs, 1 hit, 1 error. Park River, 3 runs, 3 hits, 5 errors. There's a grounder to third. Bernhoff across and out. So Inger, 5-3, is retired. And that's going to do it here. But Hatton Northwood comes up with 2 big runs. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We are now tied at 3.
At Ag Works in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, Ag Works is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. Barch Electric has been serving the rugby community for many years with prompt and professional service. Barch Electric is happy to take care of any job in your home, office, or ag building. They are a proud supporter of area youth sports and would like to wish the Rugby Panthers the best of luck. Win or lose, you are always number 1. Friendly, professional service is what you get when you call Barch Electric of Rugby. Best of luck to the District 2 champions rugby and the rest of the teams competing at the State Class B Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Here we go, bottom of the 5th for Park River. They will send 10-1-2 batters. Stabo, Amdahl, Brown to face Ryder Ness of Hatton Northwood. Tied at 3 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, bottom of the 5th. Winner moves on, plays tonight at 6:30. Losers done for the year. Ness gets a sign from Schroeder. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Gets past Schroeder. No harm done. Nobody on. 1 ball, no strikes to Caden Stabo. He struck out his first time at bat. And the pitch. Swing a fly and foul down by the right field side over there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stabo. Pitch from Ness. Popped up behind the plate. Catcher going back and lands right on top of the big grandstand here in Carrington. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Great venue here for the state tournament. Had the State Legion here last year. Thompson won that one over Lemoore. And State Babe Ruth was here in 2013. State Legion was also here in 2016, I want to say. I think I remember 16. Here's the swing and a miss on a ball. Got him to chase. Stabo strikes out for out number 1. Here's Jackson Omdahl now. State Legion this year for B is in Lemoore. Starts Friday. Pitch from Ness coming in to Omdahl, who has walked 2 times today. So here's the pitch and bounces to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to Omdahl. On deck here is Owen Brown for the Pirates of Park River, the defending Babe Ruth champions. And the pitch. There's a strike. 1-1 to Omdahl. So I'm not sure where State Babe Ruth is going to be next year. I could ask. Here's the pitch. Outside. Park River last year. Beulah the year before. I think it kind of rotates between all the districts. 2-1 coming in. Popped up. First baseman giving chase by the dugout. And nobody catches up to it. Pitcher, first baseman, catcher are all charging. Lands about 5 feet right in front of the first base dugout. The 2-2 now to Jackson Omdahl. Here's the pitch. Curve. It's going to be a sharp liner right to the second baseman. Inger comes in, makes the grab. And it throws over to third. The ball gets away, but nobody on. So that's going to be 2 down now. So Omdahl flies out. A weak fly in the infield. Owen Brown now with 2 down. Brown a sack bunt and a ground out today, so he's 0 for 1. Pitch coming from Ryder Ness of Hatton Northwood, the righty. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Brown. No balls, 1 strike. Ness fires. There's a curve in there for a strike. Nice pitch from Ness. No balls, 2 strikes. Ness, this will be his 19th pitch now coming in. Berg at 73 for Park River. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. And third baseman, 15 feet off the bag, makes the play in foul territory. So Brown is retired in a flyout by third base in foul territory. So that's going to do it here for Park River. All right, we've played 5. We'll head to the top of the 6th. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it is still 3-3 Park River and Hatton Northwood.
Life is full of surprises, and at Pickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Pickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Pickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Pickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
So 2-3-4 batters here for Hatton Northwood in the top of the 6th. Keegan Schroeder is 0 for 2, reached on air and a strikeout today against Keegan Berg. Schroeder down in the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch from Berg. So line drive right past the pitcher. That'll get into center field for a base hit for Schroeder. And for Park River, or I'm sorry, Hatton Northwood, that is just their second hit of the ball game now. So here's Holden Halverson. So Hatton Northwood has the go-ahead run at first. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Halverson 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. So Halverson has the only other hit for Hatton Northwood here so far against Berg. And the pitch. Or the strike, it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. Throw to first and back safely is the runner there. Almost, it was pretty close though. Kubat almost got the tag in. Berg fires, swings and misses. Strike 2 to Holden Halverson. No balls, 2 strikes to Halverson at home for Hatton Northwood. Berg checks first, fires. Pop fly. And second baseman calling it right on the edge, coming in, makes the grab. So Brown makes the put out. Halverson is retired on a pop-up. Runner stays put at first, 1 down. Here's Veer now. So Veer will bat. He's 0 for 1. A walk and a line drive out today, facing Berg. Berg, this will be his 80th pitch. Here it comes. And missing. 1 ball, no strikes to Veer. (1-0) from Keegan Berg. Throws to first. Back safe as a runner. (1-0) and the pitch. Swung on. It's a roller. He'll go to Amdahl at short. He'll go underhand to second, relay to first, and not in time, but get the out at second. So Veer will reach. So Schroeder out at second on the force. 2 down now. Here's Drew Iverson, 5 batter in the order for Hatton Northwood. He's 0 for 2. Iverson, a couple of ground outs today against Keegan Berg. Berg fires. And it's inside. It's going to be 1 ball, no strikes to Iverson. Locked at 3 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in the top of the 6th. Hatton Northwood scored 2 in the top of the 5th to tie it. Here's the 1-0. Foul tipped. 1-1 to Iverson. Berg looks in, sets, and the 1-1 coming in. Sails high. 2-1. Got campground beyond the center field wall there. Looks pretty full out there. Some people watching beyond the outfield wall as well. Center field, left field. Here's the pitch. Outside. Nice grab by Troffgruben to keep it in front. So that was kind of outside and actually fell out of his glove, but just right by him, so no harm done. So it's going to be 3 balls and 1 strike to Iverson at home for Hatton Northwood. Berg sets, and the pitch. So that's going to get in past third base for a left field single. So Iverson gets his first hit. Be the 3rd hit now for Hatton Northwood, and now Aiden Johnson, who's 0 for 1, hit by a pitch, last at bat, and a strikeout. So 2 on, 2 outs, and we'll get a meeting at the pitcher's mound with Coach Jeremy Samdahl. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back to Carrington right after this.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, here we go. After the visit to the mound. Berg, let's see, he's got 86 pitches, 95 daily pitch maximum. So, well, we are going to get a pitching change, I guess. So, let's see. We are going to get a pitching change. Number 7's coming in. So, Amdahl coming in. So, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
Looking to upgrade your home with top quality appliances? At DJ's Home Center of Carrington, they've got everything you need to make your home shine. From energy efficient models to the latest smart technology, find the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Visit DJ's Home Center today and see why their service and selection are second to none, offering delivery within 45 miles of Carrington. DJ's Home Center, your local source for home appliances that make life easier. Upgrade your home today with DJ's Home Center of Carrington, located right by the roundabout.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
All right, here we go. For Hatton Northwood, it'll be Aiden Johnson, number 6 batter in the order, facing the new pitcher now, Jackson Amdahl of Park River. We're tied at 3, top of the 6th. Hatton Northwood has the go-ahead run at second with 2 down. Pitch from Amdahl misses, so it's going to be 1 ball, no strikes to Aiden Johnson. Alex Veer represents the go-ahead run for Hatton Northwood. And the pitch. And there's a ball. 2-0 now, so Berg now goes to third, Bernhoff to short. Berg had 86 pitches taken out. Here's the pitch. So he still had 9 pitches left. There's a strike. 2-1 to Jackson Amdahl. Amdahl looks in at Trough Gruben in the pitch. Outside. 3-1 to Aiden Johnson. Amdahl sets and delivers a walk. Base is going to be loaded. 2 down. Here's Axel Johnson for Hatton Northwood. Hatton Northwood trying to keep the Cinderella going here as they were the 5 seed in the district tournament. Knocked off number 6 Mayville in the championship. First time ever as a co-op to the state tournament. Here's the pitch. For strike 0-1 to Axel Johnson. He's walked and hit by a pitch today. Scored the tie run. Here's a pitch from Jackson Amdahl. That one's going to be low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Axel Johnson. One and 1 to Amdahl. Fly ball. First baseman giving chase, going over, and can't quite catch up to it. So it's be 1 ball, 1 strike to Axel Johnson. One, 2 from Amdahl. Here's the pitch. Right past the pitcher. That'll get into center field for a base hit. That'll score Veer. Iverson rounding third. They'll send him. And here's the play at third and out. Oh, they got him out. But 2 runs across for Hatton Northwood as Aiden Johnson tried to slide into third, but Park River got him out. Nice play, but Hatton Northwood gets 2 home. So Hatton Northwood has the lead now heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-3 over Park River. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 2-run lead for Hatton Northwood. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Golden Acres Manor and Estates of Carrington, their dedicated staff provides round-the-clock care tailored to each resident's needs. From enriching activities to delicious meals, they ensure a vibrant community where friendship blossoms and memories are made. Whether it's assisted living or specialized care, Golden Acres Manor and Estates is more than a place to stay, it's a place to thrive. Discover the difference at Golden Acres Manor and Estates. Contact them today for a tour. Golden Acre Manor and Estates of Carrington, where care is a way of life.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, here we go. Ness fires at Troftgruben, and it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. Troftgruben today, 1 for 1, a double and a walk today. So Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update. Hatton Northwood scores 2 in the top of the 6th. They have the lead now, 5 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Park River, 3 runs, 3 hits, 5 errors. Inning could have maybe kept going there for Hatton Northwood, but runner trying to take third, tagged out with 2 runs scoring though before him. Be 2 balls, 1 strike. High fly ball. Center fielder going back, and underneath, and makes the grab in deep center field. Troftgruben got a hold of that one. That was probably the furthest ball hit so far. That was well hit. Veer brings it in center. Keegan Berg now with 1 out. Berg today reached base on a catcher's interference and a double today, so he's 1 for 1. Pitch from Ness coming in of Hatton Northwood. That's there for a strike. Berg ducked and called a strike. Just inside corner there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch from Ness. And there's strike 2. 0-2. Berg quickly down in the count here from Ryder Ness. Full line of the pitch from Ness. Ball. It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes now to batter at the plate. Keegan Berg was the starting pitcher. Full line of the pitch from Ness. And missing outside. It's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Keegan Berg. Now the third baseman for the Pirates of Park River. Ness fires in the 2-2. Swings, fouls it back, catcher, and no play. 2-2 now to Berg. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update. We still got 3 more games to go for you here. Burlington and Lemoore coming up at about 1:30 today. Another elimination game. First 2 games today are elimination games. Here's the 2-2. There's an opposite field fly ball. That'll drop for a hit. And Berg is on at first for Park River. That'll be their 4th hit now. Berg has 2 of them. Here's Connor Bernhoff now. Bernhoff will bat, number 5 batter. He's 0 for 1, a walk and a ground out today. Now the tying run will come up for Park River here in 1 down in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ness looks in, checks first. Iverson holding Berg on over there. Pitch home. And it's going to be a ball, a little bit high. 1 ball, no strikes to Bernhoff. We also got the semifinal coming up for you today at 4. Kindred Vikings will take on the Beulah Twisters. Just heard that Josh Almaris will be along with us for color commentary on that one, so that'll be fun. Looking forward to that. Later on today about 4 o'clock. Here's the 1-0. There's another opposite field fly ball. Right fielder coming on, and that'll drop. That'll get past him. Berg rounding second. He'll go for 3. That's going to go all the way close to the wall. Bernhoff at first. He'll stand at second. So Berg at third now. Might be an error. Single and an error, I think, on the right fielder Hansen. So Berg at third. All right, here we go. Tying run at second, 1 down. There's a swing and a miss. Strike one to Wyatt Carlson. Carlson has struck out twice today, so he's 0 for 2. Tying run at second for Park River here. One down, bottom of the 6th. Berg at third, Bernhoft at second. Here's a pitch from Ness. Swing and a miss. Throw down to third. Not in time. Boy, Schroeder just did a one hopper to third. And Halverson made the play. Risky throw there, but at least it was caught. Here's the 0-2 now. Curve and missing. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Carlson. 1-2. Ness looks into Schroeder. 1-2 coming. Curve called, strike 3. Carlson gets caught looking for out number 2. Now it's Blake Kubat. Kubat, number 7 batter for the Pirates, will dig in to face Ryder Ness of Hatton Northwood. Ness looks in, full leg kick and the pitch home. High, 1-0. Another throw down to third. This one's going to get away, and Berg will take home. And Bernhoft to third. High throw from Schroeder. Halverson tried to jump up, but it went over his glove and trickled away. So error on the catcher. "5-4 now is your score. Runner at third. Here's the pitch from Ness. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Blake Kubat. 1 for 2 today, a single and a ground out. Bernhoft represents the tying run for Park River here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch from Ness. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Kubat. Ness back on the mound. Wind up, and here comes the 1-2. Swing and a foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kubat. Here we go. The 1-2 coming in. Half swing. Did he go? He did. Strikeouts. So Kubat strikes out. Ness gets him. And that will do it here for Park River. So they'll leave the tying run stranded at third base. Now we will head to the top of the 7th. And your score after 6. Hatton Northwood 5. Park River 4 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll be back.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com, and thanks for tuning in here. We're heading to the top of the 7th. 5-4, Hatton Northwood leading Park River. And for Hatton Northwood, they will send 8, 9, 10 batters. Steinbrink, Ness, Hansen to face Jackson Omdahl on the pitch. Nice big bender in there for a strike. 0-1 to Logan Steinbrink. 0 for 2, fly out and a strikeout today for Steinbrink. And the pitch. Swing and strike 2. 0-2 now. No balls and 2 strikes to Logan Steinbrink. Pitch from Omdahl. There's a rip, and that's going to get in for a base hit for Steinbrink. That's his first hit to left center. So Steinbrink is on. And now Ryder Ness, who reached on a fielder's choice, will bat. Number 9 batter in the order. We'll get a courtesy runner at first, it looks like, for Steinbrink. Let's see, who do we got? Number 30. Barrett Draxton. Barrett Draxton. All right, here's Ryder Ness now. And the pitch outside. Gets away from Trofgruben. That'll take the runner up to second. So Draxton at second now. So runner at second. Nobody out. Ryder Ness, 1 ball, no strikes. Ness 0 for 1. Pitch from Amdahl. That one's outside. It's going to be 2 balls, no strikes to Ness. Hatton Northwood trying to get insurance run across here in the top of the 7th. Up 5-4 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. And the pitch. Swing, fly ball. First baseman giving chase. Foul territory, comes on and makes the grab right by the first base dugout. Nice grab there by Kubat. And Ness is out. So runner stays put at second. 1 down. Here's Tate Hansen now 0 for 2. A strikeout and reached on an error. There's a strike. 0-1 the count to Tate Hansen. Wesley Nealon at bat. And it's going to be inside. Wes Melland. And the pitch now. Be outside. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. To Wes Melland. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the right-handed batter. Wes Melland. Amdahl looks in, delivers the 2-2, gets a sign from Trofgruben. That one sails outside. Trofgruben had a reach to keep it in. Count full now, so 3 balls and 2 strikes to Mellon. Check second and payoff. Swing, foul tip. Trofgruben hangs on to be strikeout. So Mellon strikes out. 2 down now. Here's Weston Inger, leadoff man for Hatton Northwood. He's 0 for 3. Couple of strikeouts, ground out today, grounded out his last at bat, so he'll face Jackson Amdahl here. Draxton at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Inger. Amdahl now, this will be his 23rd pitch of the game to relieve Berg. Amdahl fires. Fly ball back out of play. The 0-2 to Inger. No balls, 2 strikes to Inger. There's a roller. Just foul by first base. No balls, 2 strikes. So Weston Inger back in the box here. Amdahl fires. Rips it foul the other way. Right past Coach Hansen over there. Had to get out of the way. No balls, 2 strikes. Draxton back at second, 2 down. Here's a pitch from Amdahl. Fly ball, first baseman foul territory chasing and makes the grab over there. Kind of the same spot again, right by the first base dugout. So Kubat makes the put out. Inger is retired. So here we go, bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Park River. They will send 8, 9, 10 batters due up. Skibitsky to lead it off. And your score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is 5-4. Hatton Northwood leads it. We'll be back right after this.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, Lemoore Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LemooreDrugstore.com.
Welcome back. Skibitsky leads off the bottom of the 7th with a single to left center. Here's Maddox Jorgensen now. So Jorgensen 0 for 1, a walk and a fly out. A little late getting back here. Ryder Ness on the mound for Hatton Northwood. Tying run at first for Park River. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Fly ball. Shortstop Johnson going back. Center fielder coming on. Makes the grab. So Veer makes the put out. And Johnson was going back, and Veer called him off and made the play at the last second. So Jorgensen is out and a fly out. Runner still at first, one down. Here's Caden Stabo. Let's see. Nope, check that. Number 42 is going to bat. Joe Langerud at the plate. Left-handed batter will bat here for Park River Pirates. Ness on the mound. Here's the pitch. Out or kind of low, 1 ball, no strikes. So tying run at first here for Park River. 1 down. Hatton Northwood involved in another 1-run game. Here's the pitch. There's strike. 1-1 to Langerud. Ness looks into Schroeder. Checks first. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 to Langerud. On deck is Jackson Omdahl, leadoff man here for the Pirates. Langerud pinch hitting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Facing Ness for the first time today. Ness, this will be his 46th pitch of the ball game. And the pitch. Chopper foul. Back behind the plate. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Langerud. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Langerud. Gets back in the box. Down in the count. Ness, the sign from Schroeder in the pitch. High and tight. Missing. 2-2. Boy, Hatton Northwood fans wanted that one. 2-2 to Joe Langerud. Here comes. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out. They throw it on to first and not in time. So Langerud strikes out number 2. Here's Jackson Omdahl now, the top of the order for Park River. Has walked twice in a line drive out, so he's 0 for 1. Park River down to the last out here in the bottom of the 7th. Hatton Northwood leads at 5-4 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Swung on, it's a foul. Back behind the plate. 0-1 to Omdahl. Hatton Northwood took the lead in the top of the 6th inning on the Central Steel Building and Construction update. Scored 2. Here's the pitch. High. 1-1. Park River led 2-1 after 1 inning, 3-1 after 3. Hatton Northwood tied in the 5th. There's a ball, so 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. And took the lead in the 6th. Omdahl at the plate, 2-1 from Ness. Here it is. Just missing. 3-1 now to the right-handed batter, Omdahl at the plate. Ness looks in. Gets the sign. Here's the 3-1. Missing. Ball 4, 2 on. Now for Owen Brown, the number 2 batter in the order. Brown 0 for 2, a sac bunt, ground out, and a fly out, his last at bat. So Skibitsky at second, the tying run. Omdahl at first, the winning run with 2 down. Ness fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Brown. At Northwood up 1 run here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 0-1. Outside, going to be even count now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brown. Park River trying to get that tying run in. Hatton Northwood trying to hold. Ness to Schroeder. Righty sets. Here's the 1-1. Roller to third. That's going to be a fair ball down by the third base side. Skibitsky rounding third. He'll score. Omdahl stops at second. We're tied here in the bottom of the 7th. Brown comes through and gets in the tying run here in the bottom of the 7th. Skibitsky scores a just fair ball down by the third base side. So Brown knocks him in. Skibitsky scores. Omdahl stays put at second. We are tied at 5. So Noah Troffgruben now some discussions. Coach out to talk about that ball. Was called fair. So now the winning run at second for Park River. Still 2 down. Here's Troffgruben. Pitch from Ness coming in. Now time is called. So we'll get the catcher out to talk. Schroeder out to Ness. Halverson was coming in. But Schroeder out to talk to his pitcher here. So Park River has tied this ball game here in the bottom of the 7th on an RBI single by Owen Brown at first. So Omdahl represents the winning run here for the Pirates. Ness fires. There's a strike. Nice pitch. 0-1 to Noah Troffgruben. Flew out his last at bat. Ness looks in. Here's the pitch. And that one's low. 1-1 to Troffgruben, the right-handed batter. So Ness looks in. Here's the 1-1 coming in. That one's low. Nice stop by Schroeder to keep it in front. That was in the dirt. They throw it on a second and back safely as the runner. So it's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike to Troffgruben of Park River Pirates. Ness fires the 2-1. That's a fly ball to right. Right fielder coming on. He dives for it. It's going to get away. And Omdahl rounding third. And he will score. Park River wins it here in the bottom of the 7th. 6-5. A walk-off single off the bat of Troffgruben, scoring Omdahl. I think they're going to give that one a single, I believe. So Park River, let's see. That one is, yeah, that's going to be a hit. So RBI single for Noah Troffgruben wins it here. To right field and opposite field single, scoring Omdahl from second, and that's going to do it. Our 48-minute contest, Park River wins it here by a walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th, and Hatton Northwood another 1-run game and a heartbreaker for Hatton Northwood, but Park River wins it, and they will move on and play again tonight at 6:30. So hats off to Hatton Northwood on a great season and making the state tournament here, and wow, outstanding performance. All 3 games of theirs were decided by 1 run. They lost to Kindred 2-1. They beat Rugby yesterday 4-3, and now they fall to Park River by the final score of 6-5. So Hatton Northwood will end their season at 9-6, and Park River will improve to 18-4. And Park River will play the winner of our next one, either Burlington or Lemoore, at 6:30 tonight. But once again, hats off to Hatton Northwood. Awesome season here, awesome tournament, and 3 1-run games for them here in this tournament. So, all right, well, we'll take a break. We'll be back here to wrap things up as Park River wins it by the final score of 6-5.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Welcome back here, and another one in the books, and game one of the day. Wow, exciting one. And this one's going to go to Park River Pirates as they knock off Hatton Northwood by the final score of 6-5. They were down heading into the bottom of the seventh, 5-3. They score 5-4 rather, and they score 2 runs there in the inning to win it and get the victory over Hatton Northwood and knock Hatton Northwood out of the tournament. So Park River Pirates, 6 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors, 6 left. Hatton Northwood, 5 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors, 5 left. And let's get the tally here for you. So 6-5, Park River wins it. Batting for the Thunder, of their 5 hits, Keegan Schroeder had a single. Halverson had a single and an RBI. Iverson a single. Axel Johnson a single and 2 RBI. And Logan Steinbrink had a single as well. The runs for Hatton Northwood, Schroeder, Veer, Iverson, 2 Johnsons scored the 5 runs for Veer and Iverson as well, and then also Schroeder. So, and then the 2 Johnsons, that's the 5 runs. So that's for Hatton Northwood. Batting order for Park River, of their 8 hits, Owen Brown had a single and an RBI. Troff, Gruben, and Berg each had a single and a double. Troff, Gruben had 2 RBI, and Berg had a RBI. And Bernhoff a hit, a single, and Kubat a single and 2 RBI, and Skibitsky a single. So that's their 8 hits. Scoring the runs, Omdahl 2, Troff, Gruben 2, Berg 2 runs scored, and Skibitsky 1 run scored of their 7. And so that's the tally there. Pitching for the winning pitcher going to go to Park River, of course. Jackson Omdahl, the winning pitcher. Keegan Berg started 5 2/3, 87 pitches, 5 runs, 3 earned, 8 Ks, 3 hits, 2 balls, 2 hit batters. Jackson Omdahl, inning and a third, 26 pitches, no runs, 1 K, 2 hits, 1 walk, and no hit batters. And team pitching for Hatton Northwood here, Ronan Braun, 3 innings of work, 67 pitches, 4 runs, 3 earned, 3 Ks, 3 hits, 5 walks, no hit batters. Ryder Ness takes the loss, 3 1/3, 60 pitches, 3 runs, 2 earned, 5 Ks, 5 hits, 1 walk, and no hit batters. So that's the official line here, on stats and everything. So once again, Park River beats Hatton Northwood in the bottom of the 7th on a walk-off single to right field. And so they will win the game here and stay alive in the tournament. And so they will move on. So Hatton Northwood ends their season at, 9-5 overall. I don't think that was their actual overall record. I think that was just the region record, district record, I think. So I guess I'm not sure their overall record, but Hatton Northwood ends their season. They go 1-2 in the tournament, and 3 one-run games that they participated in. They fell to Kindred 2-1 on the opening day. Yesterday they beat Rugby 4-3, and now they fell to Park River 6-5. Park River, let's see. So they will play tonight at 6:30, and they'll play the winner of our next one, Burlington versus Lemoore. And Burlington so far, Park River, they have gone 2-1 now in the tournament. So they beat Carrington, then they forfeited last night to Beulah, and then now they beat Hatton Northwood. So they are still alive in this tournament at 18-4, and they'll await the winner of Burlington and Lemoore. So that'll be about 6:30 tonight. All right, we'll take a break, and we'll come back, and we'll get you ready for game 2 of 4 today. That'll be Burlington and Lemoore at about 1:30. We should be pretty much right on time for that one. We'll come back about 1:25. We'll get our lineups and start everything set, and then we'll get you ready for that. And then we still got Kindred and Beulah coming up at 4, and then Park River will await the winner of Burlington Lemoore and play them at 6:30. So still 3 more games coming up at the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament here in Carrington, North Dakota, Carrington City Park. All right, thanks to all the sponsors, and we'll take off a break we'll be back in about 25 minutes. right here on yourliveevent.com. Once again, Park River victorious on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 6-5 walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th.